Hi guys, this is Dan from Excel Sports Coaching, here to do a little bit of drawing with you. This is going to be our illusion floating art. All you're going to need is a ruler, a pencil, a pen, a pair of scissors and a rubber. And what we're aiming to do is we're aiming to create this, which is like our floating box. When you look at it at a certain angle, it makes the box look like it's floating in the air. So we're going to get started. What you're going to need to start off with is draw a box in like a diamond shape. You can either do this with a ruler, or if you want to do it freehand, that's fine. But as long as the sides are roughly equal, that will help later on. Simple. So we should have a nice little box shape like so. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line down just past halfway, past the page, like so. And then what we're going to do, we're going to angle it slightly in, just a little bit, and take that down, like so. Join that one up. Then we're going to take the other one down. Again at a slight angle, and then again join that one up like so. That's the hardest bit done, really. Next, it's all about shading. Okay, so what we're going to do here, this side here is going to be darker than this side. This one's not going to require any shade at all. So what we're going to do from here is just shade it all in. It's fairly dark, trying to make sure we don't go past those lines. Remember, take your time with this one. We don't want to kind of go over the lines and stuff. Doesn't have to be perfect, because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using your fingers to smudge it all in. If you don't like to get the pencil on your fingers, you can always use a cotton bud or a cloth. Make sure you get it all the way coloured in. Remember, like I say, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. At this moment in time, you will see the pencil marks, but hopefully when we smudge that in, you won't see it as much. So remember here, this side's darker. So once we shaded that one in, we'll lightly shade this one. So again, we go a bit nice and light. And if you notice, this side's probably a little bit easy to go over because we know it needs to be a bit lighter. So it can be a little bit quicker. Okay, so once that's done, what you're then going to do is just a couple of centimeters below, you're just going to colour your box kind of shape, very rough, as you can see, and obviously go the other way as well. And as you probably guessed it, this is its shadow. It gives the illusion that it's floating. So that's the pencil work done. Again, take your finger and you're looking to smudge all that in. Okay. And as you can see, look, all the pencil marks are disappearing. You know, you can add whatever shading you like. You might want to go darker in certain areas of it, that's fine, that just adds to the effect. And then this bit here, circular motions just to get it smudged right out, like so. Okay, once that's done, the last part of the pencil is around about halfway down the box. You're going to make it look like it was designed on a piece of notepad. So you're just going to draw lines roughly about a centimetre apart all the way across, like so. You're going to keep on going until you go past the shade bit at the bottom. Like so. Couple more. And then obviously you're going to add the margin line at the side just to give it that extra definition of it looking like a piece of notepaper. Once we've done that, we're then going to take our pen, we go over all the important lines, which will just make it pop out that a little bit more. Again, you can use either freehand or a ruler, depends how steady your hand is, just to go over all those lines. Like so. And again, while you're doing this, if I'm going too fast, you can always hit pause, rewind it back, do it again and again. If it doesn't look quite right, it's about practice. And obviously the more you practice, the easier it will become, and you'll be able to experiment with other bits. Potentially other shape, but please, once you've done this, share. Let's have a look. Post them up. Once we've done that, that's our basic shape cut out. All we need to do now, pair of scissors, and you're cutting down this line all the way till you get to the box itself, like so. You're then going to do the same on the other side, all the way to the box. Like so. And again, if you've got one of the craft knives, it makes this job a little bit easier. Normally I use a craft knife, and it just makes the lines a lot easier and neater to cut. Obviously, if you haven't got one of those, you have to be careful with the scissors. If you want one of the younger ones, you need your parents to help you with the scissors. Make sure that you do that. Don't want anybody chopping any digits off. Nearly done. One more cut. And there you have it. So there is our 3D box effect. Thanks for watching. Have a go.